This is a message to all the starseeds, the wanderers, the ones who volunteered to be on the planet at this time. This is a deep remembering that before you came to this planet, you actually knew what would happen at this time, as the old earth would cease to be and the new earth moves into being. I wish to waken you up to the core of your soul and the deepest remembering within yourself, that you are not here by accident but by design, that you actually wanted to be here, and that you wish to bring this huge being, the creation of the new golden age and the new earth into form and being. It is time to completely leave the old earth behind and all the polarity, the duality and the separation. The truth of your soul will always pull you back to unity consciousness and to the knowing that you are part of all that is. Indeed, other parts of your souls are already working at galactic and universal levels, because only one fraction of your soul is incarnated on this planet at this time. And when you go out in the universe, you'll find that Earth is actually just not even a tiny speck in the horizon. She completely disappears within the majesty of the Milky Way galaxy. She's only a tiny little point of light. But the thing is, this planet is part of the greater whole. She's part of the greater design. She's part of the greater divine will, which is now coming into will and purpose. I ask you to remember the truth of your soul. I ask you to remember the truth of the light that you in truth are, and the love you are in truth. And not to let anyone or anything influence you or pull you out of the truth of who you are, but to live it with all that you are and to live it lovingly. Let the old go. It no longer serves you. Let the old fears go, the programming, all that which kept you into that imprisonment of a 3D. You need to come out of it, because a lot of it was not something that you actually, in the truth of your soul, are. And when I say imprisonment, I mean that in brackets, because so often it's the fears that imprison us and nothing else. And fears are just false evidence appearing as real. You are more magical. You are more amazing. Your soul is more powerful than you can ever think of. And the thing is, the power is steeped in love. It's a beautiful force on its own. And it brings the truth of your soul shining through so that you become radiant. You become radiant and you become illuminated from deep within. And you find joy in life and you find beauty wherever you go. And you create whatever you wish to create from the truth of your soul, inspired and with beauty and with joy and with love. And that's what I wish for you today, is that the deepest remembering will come, because I do soul readings every single day. And you know what? I'm always astounded at the caliber and the master souls that have been created. But when we get incarnated, we forget the truth of who we are. And yet we're greater and more powerful than anything we can ever think of. And everything that you need to know is there within yourself, because the truth and the knowledge is within your own soul. You don't need to look for it outside yourself. It's there within yourself, and the divinity that is within you. When you become as one with the divine source who created everything, you become part of every and everything. You are incorporating your universal mastery, which in truth you are. You are a galactic universal being. There's nothing small about you. It's time to claim your greatness and to live it, and to bring that greatness of your soul into core and being with great love on planet Earth. That is the calling now. Step out of the old and allow yourself to be transfigured and transmuted and reshaped and reborn into the new earth, which is already here, and it is accelerating now into the 7th dimensional state, the state of a true paradise on earth as it was in the beginning. That is what we're creating now. You're creating with every thought you think, with every word you speak, with every action you take. So be a tad careful what you think and what you speak and what actions you take. Remember that everything that's steeped in love and in light and in wisdom will bring that frequency out to the world. And that is what you are. You are a radiant being, and you are energetically already impacting on the world in beautiful ways. This is the age of love. We're creating from the power of love. And that is why we create in unison and in oneness with the divine source. Because in truth, we are all one. I love you. And may you have a very, very blessed day today, and may every word that I've now spoken reverberate deeply in the core heart and soul as the deepest knowing within you is awakened. I love you, and you are loved beyond measure.